You know, I had a thought the other day that it was about my content, about the stuff that I've been posting and the videos that I make and all this stuff. And it makes me think back to when I was younger. Like, I used to be this child and even young adult that was locked in his room, that he always wanted to like hibernate and never wanted to really interact with people. He felt like he didn't belong, and he felt different than everybody else, and he kind of just isolated and was a really extremely bad introvert and enjoyed his alone time because he didn't want to feel judged by anybody else because he felt different. And I'm using that as an example of how I'm feeling today, because with this gaming stuff, I always knew I wanted to do something that mattered. I knew that I was destined for more than just a 9-to-5 job that was like working at a factory or working basically for somebody else's dream and not really taking the time to work on mine. The last few years, I've been kind of like eliminating some things and test trialing some things if I'm really passionate about it and if this is like my career choice or if this is what God has for me. And honestly, all I came up with was like answers of what I didn't want to do. I went from factory work, I went to hotel work, I went to like work for the community, I went to dog grooming because I grew up around dogs my whole life. My mom's a dog groomer, and I test tried a lot of things. I was trying to get into copywriting for a while. I wrote a book that I was working on and really trying to be passionate about developing that and kind of like immersing myself into a fantasy world. And who knows, that book might still come out one day. But of all those test trials and all those things that I tried to do, I understood that that wasn't what was making me happy. That's not something that I look forward to doing and that like I woke up thinking about. And then a question got asked to me of like, what's something that I love doing that if I had the choice of making it into a career, what would it be? And that took me a second to actually think about it. And something that I love to do, and if I could make money doing it, that would be gaming. I always grew up playing the video game. I used to be able to pick up a controller and figure out the game that I'm playing pretty quickly. Fighting games used to be my favorite, RPG games, all that stuff. And those were my all-time favorite kind of games. Detroit Become Human, that is one of my all-time favorites. And Zelda, Breath of the Wild, what I've been playing on this channel. That speaks to me in a different way, because not only did I experience that game with my brother, which was an amazing moment, and it was a highlight from my childhood, because we always grew up playing video games together, and I remember beating that game with him, but I didn't remember much detail of the game. I just remembered the way I was feeling and like the moments and the highlights of us playing the game together. Like, he played some parts, I played some parts. When he couldn't beat something, he handed me the controller and I tried. And if I couldn't beat something, same aspect. And lately I've been kind of like thinking about this game in terms of life, of like when you're fighting guys on here, like the little goblin guys or whatever, they kind of act as in like trials in your life, and like boss fights basically, of like their insecurities and things that you have to overcome and things you have to figure out, and you just keep trying and keep trying until basically you win, and you keep going over and over and over again, and you keep respawning and keep trying to conquer the boss basically. And that's basically like it is in real life. I mean, you have trials, you have financial situations, mental health situations. Sorry, that was a tongue twister, but I'm just gonna leave it in there. But either way, you have all this stuff going on in your life and you have to overcome it. And I've learned a lot in this game because a lot of it is peaceful, a lot of it's cozy, and a lot of it is just fun to do. And then you get into the moments where it's hectic and like, what is happening? Where did all these guys come from? It's like a wave of emotions that you're going through. Like, you're having fun, and then all of a sudden you get frustrated because you can't beat this part. So that's basically what it is. And I grew up feeling that way a lot. And yeah, I grew up in a family that loved me. I grew up feeling loved. I had the best family. I had my mom and dad, my brothers, siblings-in-law. I mean, like, done nothing but have love in my life. But just because I had love in my life didn't mean that I didn't feel seen, or that I feel seen. I mean, you can feel loved, but still feel like you don't belong. I mean, I acknowledge that because, like, in a house full of people that loved me and cared about me and wanted to see me and spend time with me, I felt like the odd one out. I felt like the black sheep of the family. I mean, it's not no one's fault. It's just naturally I felt different around everyone that I knew. And that's fine. I mean, you can feel loved and not understood, knowing there was something more out there for you, but like having no name for it. I mean, I feel like tons of people feel that way. And what I've learned throughout this process of me creating my channel and stuff is me doing something that I enjoy and that I look forward to actually working on and editing. And right now it's been a little challenging because if anybody that's listening has watched my previous videos, my setup right now is my phone and my Nintendo Switch. And that's what I play my games on. But I use the Nintendo Switch 30-second capture thing to record clips, and I keep hitting it basically until my storage is full or until I feel like I want to end the video. And then I download them to my phone and then delete them and make more room on my Nintendo Switch to get more clips. And then later I edit them all together, syncing the audio that I used from the voice memo app, and then sync it all up and post the long form video. It takes a lot of editing and takes a lot of time, but it's been fun and I'm dedicated to what I'm building. And anyway, my thought process was that I basically found what I'm passionate about, and it helps your mental health a lot. And you sit and ask yourself, what do you enjoy doing, regardless of what that is? Don't even think about what it is, and don't like go into it thinking like, oh, I can never make a career out of that, I can never do this, never do that. Whatever you're passionate about, regardless of if it makes you money or if it's a career choice, do it, because it'll help your mental health a lot. And that's something that I'm slowly learning. And who knows, maybe you could make something out of it. If you enjoy cooking, make YouTube cooking videos. You don't even have to show your face of you just cooking. Lots of people will sit and watch that. I mean, obviously it's got to be like decent editing and stuff, but regardless, I mean, even if you like reading, share reading books or like post books that you like to read. And you can even go search for like blogging jobs or as an article writer or whatever it is. Just keep doing what makes you happy, and your purpose will come to you. And I don't know if this is what God has for me. I don't know if this YouTube stuff is going to pop off, or if it's even something that I'm passionate in it, or even if it's something that will develop. I don't know what the future holds. But what I do know is staying true to yourself, doing what you love, and being yourself is all it takes. And I'm slowly building my confidence with this YouTube stuff. I'm slowly learning myself and understanding myself and doing some self-reflection on what I would like and what I need to work on as a person. And my confidence was definitely one of those things. And doing something that I love, posting it out there, helped with the confidence part of all that too. It doesn't just help what you want to do or what you feel passionate about. It all comes in full circle. I mean, and see, like for me, growing up in a house full of love and all that, I mean, you feel guilty sometimes, feeling like you're the odd one out and feeling like invisible because you know you weren't, and you know that people love you and care about you, but you can't fully explain or understand how you're feeling. And you don't have to. You don't have to necessarily explain that to anybody. It's more of like understanding it yourself, and then understanding how you're supposed to work on that. Because just because I grew up in a house where I felt misunderstood and felt like nobody understood me or called me unrealistic or anything like that. Just because I dealt with that doesn't mean that that's how I have to see myself or that's how I have to go through life. I mean, it's kind of like video games in a way. Like, you go on each difficulty. The easiest is like just a smooth run through the game. And then you get normal, which is a little more moderate, and it's like a little more challenging. And then you go hard, and that basically, it even tells you in the game settings of like, if you're ready for a challenge and if you want to test your skills, go hard. Then there's like modes on different type of video games, like Master or Untouchable or Grounded or whatever you want to call. That is when life gets extremely hard and you don't know what's up from down or left from right. You don't know if the right decision or the wrong decision. You don't even know what decision you need to make in the moment or what you're going to eat for dinner tomorrow. I mean, it could be in any of these aspects. And when you're immersing yourself into something that you love, all that matters is what you're doing in that moment. That's something that I've realized with this game. It's like, when I'm playing, I'm not thinking about anything but what I'm playing. And it's been really peaceful and it's been really nice and take a weight off your shoulders. And you get to be you get to be the main character. And you get to feel like a sense of accomplishment when you're both doing something that you love, but also beating hard missions and getting through the game and finding things on your own and just all this kind of stuff. It's like, so with all this, with all my channel and with all my videos that I've been making, yes, a lot of them had to be like gaming clips because I was still trying to figure out what I wanted my content to be. And I think I finally figured out, or at least had some idea of what I want it to be. Because I do want gameplay, and I do want playthroughs, and I do want just people vibing with my creations. I mean, like, me just playing the game and hanging out. That's some of the videos that's probably most of the videos I'm going to be posting, is gameplay and playthroughs and episode-based story mode. I mean, when I get my capture card and mic, that's going to make editing and posting videos way easier, and I'm going to post a lot more frequently. But obviously, I'm saving up for that stuff right now. But either way, I want to build a community. And this isn't like no smash the subscribe button or like or comment on any of my videos. If you're listening to this and you got to this point in the video, I initially want to say thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to hear me and hear my words and listen, because I know there's tons of creators out there and tons of people out there that try to talk about what they know or try to make you feel better or even gaslight you in a way or whatever they're doing. A lot of them do it right. A lot of them have their own way of doing it. I'm not at liberty to like say if somebody's doing it wrong or right. I mean, I'm new to this too, but I just wanted to give my perspective on a few things and like how I see certain aspects of life and how I'm getting through my life. And I'm the happiest I've ever been right now. There's some aspects in my life that I wish were different, that I need to still work on, but that's everybody. And just because some people that you had close to you isn't in your life anymore, or your life kind of just did a whole 360 or a 180, is it 180 or 360? Either way, regardless of what you've been through in your life, you can get out of that hole. You just slowly got to work on the things that feel right to you. But my point in all this is I'm going to start making videos more like this. I want to build a community around people who need somebody to talk to or just want somebody to talk to. I have a Discord that I think it's in the description of this video, and I'll definitely have it in the description of my channel and stuff. But nobody's in there yet. It's new. I haven't been like advertising it a whole lot yet because I wanted to like get a better understanding of what I'm doing here, what I'm building. But I want people to come to me and just come to my community and join the Discord or join the YouTube community channel and talk and get to know each other and talk about what you're playing that day, or what mental health thing that you're going through that day, or whatever the issue that you're having in your life is. I want people to be able to have somebody like that to talk to. And in my community, I will do my best to respond to everybody that's there. But basically, it's just a place where people can feel safe and not judged, no matter what you did or like who you are in that community. People go there to talk and to vent and to kind of like just be themselves. They can share a meme if they want to on the general chat. They can talk about what they watched or what they played or what they named their dog or if they stubbed their big toe. I don't care what you talk about. I just want a place for people to feel recognized and feel seen in a world that is so chaotic and loud that sometimes you go through life and don't feel seen. And that's all that matters to me, is to be myself, but also be there for people who I know feel the same as I used to. And I'm not saying that I'm 100%. I'm not saying that I know things. I'm not a professional therapist or doctor or psychiatric person, or I don't know the terms, but I know I'm not professional. But I don't have to be to give my input and to tell people that I care. So that's basically what I am trying to do with all this. I don't know what I have planned for my future. And I know I said this already in the beginning of this video, but God has a plan for me, and I don't know what that is. Nobody knows for sure what they have planned for their life. But in my heart, I feel like this is where God has led me, and I want to inspire people, or even like even if I touch one person and give them some sort of like motivation and reassurance that they're not the only ones that feel that way. That's my purpose, and that's okay with me. I'm doing what I love, and I'm slowly building towards the life that I want. And I still have things to work on, and I still have people that I need to talk to and like deal with like confrontation and like resolve some things and build back some relationships and stuff like that. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about people who feel lonely, who feel invisible. And that's my goal, is to make people feel seen and just to be here, just to be somebody in their corner. If you ever felt loved but lonely, come hang out with me in my Discord and we can chat about it. I have time. I do DoorDash right now, building this on the side. If something else pops up, a better career choice or whatever, I will go for it, obviously. But right now, I'm just building my life. I'm just on low HP myself. Maybe now in my life, I'm more like on the medium size of HP. I mean, just like here in the game, I'm Zelda if he had like 10 hearts maybe. But I'm getting there. I'm building up my life slowly. I'm getting heart containers. I'm doing all this stuff. So, but yeah, if you feel lonely, if you feel alone, if you feel like you don't belong, come chat with me. And then maybe sneak in like a like or a subscribe in there, but you don't have to. I was just maybe throwing that in there. Maybe just toss it in your ear. But regardless, I want people to know me, and I want to get out there, and I don't even care about like developing some sort of fame with this. I just want to be somebody that can go down as a creator or just a person that cared about other people, even though I didn't know anybody. I don't know anybody that's subscribed to my channel right now on a personal level. But whoever is, and if you're listening to this, that's awesome. Thank you for being here. I'm hoping my content gets better with time, and you guys will never be forgotten. I'm hoping that you guys will go to my community too and start like getting to know me more, and I can get to know you more, and then I can know that you guys are the ones that stuck around through my whole journey. But I really appreciate you guys listening, and if you guys are still here, give me a like, comment on what you're going through, or comment on what part hit you the most, or comment where you fell off. Obviously, if you fell off and you clicked off this video at the beginning, you ain't gonna get to this part for me to tell you. But yeah, so thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day.